Only on 10 TV this morning, AIDS Walk Ohio is one of the biggest events of the year for the Equitas Health. And this year, the walk is expected to raise nearly $250,000 to fund AIDS prevention and treatment here in Central Ohio. Also this year, the walk will honor a very special volunteer who's made it his life's mission to educate and support the community.
This is our 30th plus year of AIDS Walk, started in the late 80s. It was founded and started out of the need for dollars and information and education as our friends and family members were dying. In the middle of the pandemic and the crisis, it's hard to put into words. And so as we look, 40 years later, still fighting the fight, the reality is people are still contracting HIV. People are still dying of AIDS. And we see that it's lack of education, lack of awareness, lack of knowledge about where the disease has progressed and evolved to. And so it's probably more important now than ever that we host an AIDS Walk and that we provide an opportunity for gathering information and knowledge as we continue to fight the fight.
Early on, it was a death sentence if you were HIV positive, and there wasn't a lot of funding, and people were needing a myriad of things, from help to get to doctor's visits to housing. You need money to do everything. And so it was important to raise money, but it was also important to show the public that it wasn't just a specific subgroup of individuals that were affected by HIV, and that not only were the people infected with, but then the people around them that were affected by HIV.
Mitch is one of those dream volunteers. He's one of the volunteers that's been on the front grounds for years and continues to lend his time and his energy and his passion to helping educate the Columbus and the Ohio community at large.
We have come so far. It is a chronic manageable condition today. If you are adherent to your medications, you can live a long, productive life. It's an expensive life because the medication, is like $3,500 a month. So where the money comes in so that people that don't have the income can be able to get their life-saving medication.
This year we're so excited because we get to honor Mitch with the Dr. J. Foss Award. We pick a recipient annually who really has stood the test of time, not just through fundraising, but dedication to the cause, the mission, to AIDS Walk, to Equitas Health, to the greater community at large.
A lot of it also for me is in remembrance of those people who are no longer with us, those friends that I have lost over the years, those people that I visited in the hospitals and knew that they weren't coming home. Those memorial services and wakes and funerals that I went to and attended, and the grieving spouses and the grieving friends. I try to do it in memory of all those wonderful people whose lives were cut short so quickly. Also, as I'm one of the lucky ones. I've been positive for 34 years now. And it was affecting me significantly right as the protease inhibitors were coming out, the triple drug therapy. And I'm one of the fortunate ones that just as my T-cell count had dropped and my viral load had increased, the medication was there, and I was able to access the medication and to be here today. And so I do it in gratitude also that I'm here and that I can be a voice and a face.
I love that story. And
Great
that's just
story.
one of the many reasons why you should get involved in this
Absolutely.
walk. I mean, he's just living proof right there.
Yeah, volunteerism. It's what it's about.
Exactly.